News, human flesh meat in the food supply. It's high time that we all awaken into the knowledge of the truth and make a positive change for the better of yourself and others that surrounding you. It's time for us to use logic and reason in all seasons and stop pleasing everybody out here by following their ways of life and their eating habits. Because when it comes to this specific way of life of eating these meats, especially conventional meats the way it's done nowadays, you are depriving yourself. Meats cause you to deprive. It causes you to rot from the inside out. It does not provide life in you. It does not instill that electric energy in you. That is why it's high time you get back to eating a plant-based diet and thrive in true electrified vitality, longevity, and resiliency like plant life. It's high time you come into the knowledge of the truth by getting on that path, that right way, that right understanding, understanding, and overstanding when it comes to this narrow way to life. Because you are killing yourself. You are slowly causing yourself to putrefy, decay, and die away. That's the fire of truth. It's high time you stop making excuses, stop procrastinating, stop making up stories by continuing to eat something that you know that is not for you. It's to your detriment, not to your benefit. Plant-based foods are to your benefit. Meats and processed foods and conventional foods are for your detriment. The art of war is being waged against you. Words of art are being used to deceive you, manipulate you. That's why a lot of you out there are zombies. You operate on instinct. You operate on emotion. You operate on feeling. You operate on the sake of taste buds only. And that thing is so temporarily. That feeling, that emotion is so temporary and short term. After when you're done eating the meats or processed or packaged foods, you feel terrible. You want to fall asleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. That should tell you something. Foods are supposed to instill that electric, live vitality in you. So you thrive, so you're energetic, so you're jumping up and down, so you're excited, you're enthusiastic. That's the type of energy foods are supposed to instill in you. Now getting back to my bullseye point, you gotta put down the flesh meats. You don't have canine teeth to eat. Meats lead you to your defeat. Stop the excuses, stop the procrastinating. And I'm gonna put a link below this video in the Learn More tab to show you just what you're eating, to show you visual cues, to get that engraved in your neuron pathways, engraved in your mental cellular structure, your mental faculties, so you could reason, logic, reason with yourself, reason in all seasons within your mind, and stop pleasing your taste buds only, especially since it's depriving to your mental health. That's the fire of truth. You're essentially being turned into a living human zombie with consciousness. A low-level reasoning being, a low-level reasoning man or woman, but you're essentially a living zombie. A full-out zombie is dead, and they just operate on complete instinct. But your mental faculties are slowly being dampened and suppressed into that state of the walking dead. That's why you see all these different news reports about these weird people eating one another, eating each other, breaking off a piece of people's body parts and eating them. Why do you think you're hearing about this in the news? Where do you think they're getting this from? It's through all the processed and conventional foods you're eating, full of chemicals, full of trash, that is corrupting, disrupting, and diminishing your program to eat right, that the Most High has instilled in you since the beginning to eat the vegetation of the land. That is the fire of truth and nothing but the whole, unified, living truth. I warmly invite you, brothers and sisters, to go back in my archive and start digging deep in the dirt to find the root of the truth in all things. Start learning from my videos and make a positive change for your better, because these meats are not for you. It leads to your defeat in the end. All these incremental things that you're instilling in your body, with these conventional foods, you're slowly corrupting, rotting out, and putrefying your body. That is why you have bad body odor. That's why you stink. That's why you can't think. A lot of you out there, because you're eating these foods that bring forth death to your vitality, bring forth death to your life energy, your longevity, and your resiliency. You lose your mental ability and gymnastics to think quickly and swiftly and rightly with a sharp mind like Japanese samurai swords. It's high time you make that positive change. Come, let us deal with them wisely. That's the fire of truth, and nothing but the whole, living, unified truth. And once again, I warmly invite you, brothers and sisters and friends out there, and new friends and new brothers and sisters, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I warmly invite you to click the link below. This will be the large push to push you over the edge of the cliff to get you to stop eating meats. Viewers' discretion is advised. The images are very graphic, so keep that in mind. This is only for the people who want to ascend, evolve, and uplift themselves out of the condition of zombieism. That's the fire of truth. So click that link and watch everything you see, because you know what you're eating now. You know what you're eating. I told you in the first part of the video what you're eating in those beef burgers, breast beef burgers, those chicken balls down there, those sausages and hot dogs. You know what you're eating now. It's high time you make a positive change for your better and the people you surround yourself with. This is your powerful brother, Natural Nathan, who has love for you, who's willing to tell you the truth of the matter, because you have been accountable for years now without you knowing it. It's high time you smarten up and make a change for your better. If you want to remain a zombie, get off the channel right now and leave. Because I don't have time for zombies, people who don't want to reason, who don't want to think, who don't want to have logic. Stop getting mad and letting your emotions take control over you, because it distorts your thinking, it distorts your reason. Opinions, your personal opinions, are not the epitome of truth. Everybody has a right to their opinion, but it's not epitome of truth. You gotta embrace the fire of truth so you can become refined and polished like copper, brass, silver, and gold. So be bold and come into the knowledge of the truth and make a positive change. If you want to survive, you better take heed and take action. Barak Shalom.